South Africa is known to host some of the most notorious gangs in the world, from the Numbers gangs in Cape Town to the Foster gang in Johannesburg. With crime at an all-time high in South Africa, we explore correctional facilities that were created to institutionalize these criminals. More notably the Numbers gangs, the 26s, 27s and 28s, Cape Town's most dangerous gangs. The Number gangs is a prison gang with one of the most fearsome reputations in South Africa. They are known to operate primarily in the Western Cape, in the prison of Pollsmoor. However, it is thought that they control most of the South African prisons. All potential gang members undergo initiation rites in order to get their number, the number ranking a gang member would receive to determine their status. The Numbers gangs have their own parliament, a legal system, punishment, territories and economy. The 26s, for example, have a Mokgweetsi, president, generals, captains, sergeant majors, lawyers, doctors, inspectors, teachers and even soldiers. Number 10. Groote Vlei Prison. This facility is marred with allegations of corruption, with guard officers accepting bribes from offenders that can pay for preferential treatment. On a surprise visit conducted on the facility, it was established that there were dangerous items with prisoners, something that should not have been the case. This prison is more politics than danger, but you still wouldn't want to visit. Number 9. Johannesburg Prison. The Johannesburg Prison, sometimes referred to as the Sun City Jail, which sounds like a resort but certainly isn't. The facility holds 2,631 inmates, 567 of them are currently serving no less than 10 years, in fact, most inmates serve multiple life sentences. An unplanned raid revealed the problems of the inmates, the most noticeable one being the fact that they are overcrowded. During the raid, illegal items including homemade weapons, cell phones, and drugs were found in the possession of some of the inmates. This goes to show just how poorly run this institution is. Number 8. Madderbeer Prison. Like most other jails in South Africa, this one is also a notorious center where inmates get violent, especially when denied what they consider their rights. One such case was when there was a breakout where several offenders escaped, a few died, and others were injured. The overcrowding at the facility creates a few challenges for the Department of Correctional Services, one of those being the balance of officials versus offenders, which may pose a security risk. Number 7. Helderstroom Prison. Helderstroom is one of the correctional facilities that is known for violent attacks on both officers of the law and the offenders themselves. It is one of those correctional facilities in the country that has an intense initiation that is often carried out by higher-ranking offenders. Tales of torture are also commonplace. The situation is terrible to the extent that most offenders end up committing suicide, especially those that are in solitary confinement. Number 6. Goodwood Prison. In this Cape Town facility, which was started with a good intention, the center was meant to accommodate detainees awaiting trial. It quickly became a center of excellence due to its efforts to save inmates through a variety of projects and programs it ran. Among these are sexual offenders programs, life skills programs, orientation programs, and AA programs. Unfortunately, what started as a good plan ended up dangerous. The overcrowding of major correctional facilities led to inmates being brought to Goodwood as a way of creating space for dangerous criminals. Over time, the facility became worse as it took in dangerous gangs and became overcrowded. Number 5. Drakenstein Prison. This facility was previously known as Victor Verster and is recognized as Mandela's last jail home. This working facility holds some of the most notorious gang members in Cape Town. It is in fact ranked as one of the most fearsome centers in South Africa as a whole. It is where the highest number gang members are. Think of the most dangerous convicts in the world, this prison is where the orders come from. Number 4. Boksburg Prison. There is no overcrowding at this facility, but it is still extremely dangerous. This, however, is not the biggest issue at the prison. The hygiene is the most questionable threat, and cases of sickness abound. At one stage, the prison's main water pipe was broken down for up to 30 days, which made water extremely and dangerously valuable. It allegedly drove some prisoners to drink water from the geysers. The prison also offers various workshops for inmates who are interested. Wood shop and welding being two of the activities available. Number 3. Kokstad Prison, also known as the CMAX Prison in Natal. This facility is considered the highest maximum correctional facility on South Africa soil. It comes with wardens stationed at every corner, 10 electronically and CCTV monitored doors, as well as steel doors, that one must go through before entering or exiting the facility. This facility houses 906 of the most notorious and high-risk offenders. Among them is Ananias Mate, who is ranked 46th. He had attempted an escape in 2013, but it backfired when guards caught up with him on his plan. Number 2. Leeuwkop Prison. This is one of the worst jail centers because of the kind of criminals it holds. It is a special facility meant for violent and disruptive prisoners. It is used to hold down those that are categorized as dangerous according to the South African Criminal Procedure Act. Inmates are kept in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day, and guards use specialized equipment including electric shields. Generally, though, this facility is one of the most violent, making it one of the worst in the Southern Hemisphere. Speaking from his cell, a prisoner has described life here as a deadly battle between rival gangs vying for control of the facility's lucrative drug trade. Number 1, Pollsmoor Prison. Pollsmoor is not only the worst jail center in South Africa but also one of the most dangerous in the world. This jail has inmates living in overcrowded spaces, and it is almost as if Cape Town gangs run it. Diseases spread rapidly due to the overcrowding menace, and some of the inmates have awaited trial for years on end without any future results. Cases of violence and crude weapons among inmates are commonplace. It gets worse since a facility that is meant to host only 3,900 inmates has over 8,900. A single cell designed for 19 people contained 86 detainees, and all the inmates shared a single toilet bucket and shower. Any inmate without a number is almost always a target for initiation. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time on Matter of Fact.